In this video, I just wanted to show you a couple of things in Schoology that are fairly new and maybe some folks are not aware of and could be beneficial in your classroom. So what I want to talk about is the new student completion feature. I'm going to use my computer applications class as an example of how this type of thing works. So, for example, I have an overall folder that's my computer applications section 1. I have several folders here. Each folder is broken up by unit. And so under the options button here, I can select student completion. If I select student completion, then for each of these folders, I can select what I would like the students, or what I would like to require of the students. So if I was selecting my digital what folder, I am selecting that I want them to complete it. And then I can select which of the folders I would want to require my students to complete. And then this little checkbox here, if checked, requires them to complete the folders in that sequential order, however I have them ordered in my Schoology course. So this is kind of the overarching way that you can require students to complete particular items or units, if that's how you have your Schoology course set up in your class. I want to show you how the assignments portion works next. So I'm going to click on one of my units, and then inside of my class or my unit, I can see that I have all of my assignments. Again, under options, under student completion, I can select which assignment, and then I can select what the requirement for that particular item is. So typically you would have assignments to be either to make a submission or to score at least. So I want to change mine from this is an assignment. So instead of viewing the item, I want to require that my students make a submission. For links, you will see that there's only one option, that is to view the item. That's all we require on particular links anyway. For quizzes, you can set the students to score at least a certain level. So the thing that I like about this feature is we're able to require our students to get a certain score. In this case, I'm requiring a 24 out of 31 before those students can move on to the next item. And so again, if this checkbox is checked, then the students have to complete this in sequential order. So you're requiring that they follow the correct path through your course. If they get to this point here and they don't score a 24, Schoology will not unlock the next assignment. So they're going to have to go back, and in this case, this is a Quizlet link that connects to all their vocabulary terms that they'll be using in this particular quiz. So this how big is Google will not unlock until the student does in fact score a 24 out of 31. Once they have, it will unlock the next assignment. So I think this is just a neat way for us as teachers to be able to manage our classes in a little bit more efficient way.